What's up guys, it's Alexander Travelbum, and this is my girlfriend Lindsay, and today we're going to go over 10 essential items that you need to pack when you travel. So we've been traveling in South America for the last 4 months, and so we thought we would go over some awesome things that we've been traveling with. And if you know my channel, if you know me, you will know that I've been traveling for about 5 years, and I've done a lot of packing videos. So there are some essential things that I've come to know and that Lindsay uses. She has some really good ideas, and we just wanted to go over them in this video. Alright guys, so my number one here, it's called the IFLEX. What is this thing? So basically you can put this anywhere in your bag. It's really light, you don't even know it's there, and then you turn it into kind of a tripod for your phone, like this. So what's cool about this is you can bend it in all sorts of different directions and different ways. You can hang it on a chair and watch Netflix, you can watch Hulu, you can read a book. If you have the book app on your phone and you read books on there, instead of holding it for hours, you can put it on this. It really comes in handy when you're on like a flight or a train. So you know the little tables on flights, you can just set it up there and watch a movie on the whole flight. Because I could never figure out how to put my phone on there when I'm on a flight and watch a movie. I have to hold it the whole time until I got this.
And we were on a 13-hour bus ride, and that really came in handy to watch Netflix, because otherwise Alex or I would have had to hold the phone for hours. So instead we put the phone on there and we could fall asleep while watching. And
besides for books and movies and things like that, I even started using it as a pillow sometimes when I was in buses. So I just put it like this, something like this, against the window, and it really helped me out. So this thing is just amazing. This is one of my favorite things these days. So by the way, all of these things are linked down below. This is kind of hard to find, but if you go to the Amazon shop, you can find this. It's pretty cheap.
Okay, and now for packing essential number 2. A day bag that you actually like and are gonna wanna use every day. So while we've been traveling, we see a lot of backpackers that will have the typical hiking kind of day bag. But the thing is, if you're gonna be on a trip away from home for a long time and you're using this bag every single day when you go out, you wanna actually like it. And it doesn't need to be very big, you just have to have it big enough so that you can fit like a change of clothes, water bottle, some snacks, and your phone. The one that I decided to bring along on this trip is a Lucky brand backpack. It's a small leather bag, it has 2 pockets, and then on the side for a water bottle. And it's been great. It goes with pretty much anything I would wear.
So one of the reasons that this is a good choice of bag, or even like a guy version of this, is because it goes under the radar. So that's one of the main reasons that I like to get a regular backpack instead of the hiking backpacker's backpack. Unless you're gonna be going into the Andes or like hiking steep mountains, something like this is great, especially when you're inside cities. You don't want to stand out. You're already going to stand out as a tourist, but if you can go under the radar and just have a regular backpack like this, you're not going to be targeted so much. Usually the travel backpacks are like bright orange, bright colors. There's probably good reasons for that, but there's a better reason for traveling with something like this.
So yeah, just find something you like that you can use every day, and I think you'll be a lot happier than if you were going to do a hiking backpack.
Alright, travel packing essential number 3 is a sink stopper. You might have seen me go over this before, but really quick. So I use this all the time. If you're going to be staying in hostels, sometimes even hotels, it's not always easy to find a laundromat. And so I'd say 90% of the time I do my laundry in the sink. So in the hostel sink or something while I'm traveling, especially if you're a backpacker. So you just put the sink stopper in the sink, put all your clothes in there with some soap, and you've done your laundry for free, and you don't have to go anywhere to do it. So get a sink stopper, it's like $1, and I've linked it below.
Packing essential number 4. A dirty laundry bag. So it starts off like this, really small and compressible, and then you zip this open. And it gets a lot bigger. It's like the perfect size, it's lightweight, and you can put all your dirty laundry in here to separate it from your clean clothes. So I really like this because if I didn't have this, I would be using like a throwaway plastic bag to try to separate my clothing, or I'd be having all my dirty clothes packed in with my clean clothes, which isn't ideal. So definitely get one of these, not expensive at all, super lightweight to bring.
Packing essential number 5, aka my first and favorite packing essential actually, is travel underwear. So I use EXOFFICIO travel underwear. It's moisture wicking, it's odor resistant, so you can bring just a few pair of these like me. I pretty much travel with 3 pairs of underwear now because you can wear these every day for a week. They still don't smell and they're still clean supposedly because of the weird technology that they use, and it's just the best. You need some travel underwear so you don't have to pack like 10 pairs.
And the brand that we both use is EXOFFICIO. This is the female version.
Oh. I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, so these are going to be a little bit more expensive than your average pair of underwear, but it's totally worth it because you only have to bring 2 to 3 pairs and they wash and dry really easily, really quickly. Definitely a travel essential. Packing essential number 6. Basically a packing cube for your shoes. So I bought this on Amazon. This is a great way to separate your shoes from all your other items so nothing else gets dirty. And inside, there are 2 compartments, so you can fit 2 pairs of shoes in here. There's like a little mesh compartment here, and this is where I put my flip-flops. And then this is for bigger shoes, like tennis shoes or heels or something like that.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool that it has 2 spaces, because a lot of these shoe bags, shoe compartments, they only have one compartment for 1 pair of shoes. But of course, you're gonna need flip-flops when you're traveling, so that is both.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
So they come in different colors, and then make sure you get the one that has 2 different compartments because that's super handy. You could even put other stuff in here too. If you only had 1 pair of shoes, you could use this for something else to store.
And then if you don't have a backpack yet and you're looking for a good travel backpack, my favorite and the one that I travel with now is the NOMATIC, and I'm only bringing it up right now because it has a shoe compartment at the bottom. So if you want one that already separates your shoes and flip-flops from the rest of the bag, then...
Even dirty clothes could go in there too.
Oh yeah,
anything
true.
You want to not be with your clean stuff.
Yeah, and you have that in the NOMATIC. Separate from all your other clothes, nothing else gets dirty. Alright, packing essential number 7. To go off of what Lindsay was just doing, packing cubes. So these packing cubes are from Tripped. They're awesome because they have a compression zipper. So you can unzip that, and then when you're packing your packing cube, you have a ton of space in here. So you unzip it, which gives you a ton more room there. See, so it expands. It looks like actually a thick packing cube. But then once you pack it, you zip it back up and it compresses everything together and saves you a ton of space in your bag. So I really like Tripped because their logo is pretty cool and the colors are nice, and
the zippers are like really high quality too. You don't feel like they're gonna bust or something when you're squeezing a bunch of stuff in to zip it.
I've used a lot of crappy packing cubes in my day, and these ones are good. So these are linked below.
Also, if you guys have never used packing cubes in general, you need to get them. They will change your life. So you can put maybe like t-shirts in one, jeans in the other. So if you need to grab something real quick out of your bag, you're not rummaging through your entire bag and unfolding all your clothes. You can just literally grab one packing cube, get the one item that you need out of it, and put it back. So it's a lot cleaner, more organized in your backpack and suitcase.
Exactly. These are an essential for backpackers.
Packing essential number 8, a quick drying small towel. Look at how tiny this is. It is smaller practically than the palm of my hand. So the one that I use is by Sea to Summit. It's called the Airlight towel. So this towel really comes in handy if you're gonna be staying at hostels. They usually don't provide towels and you need something that's gonna dry quickly and that fits in your bag. Let us show you why you need a packable towel. Do you wanna get that?
All right, so option number 1, a bath towel. This is actually a small bath towel. This isn't even like full size. Look how big that is. Wait, we'll put them next to each other. And then you have my microfiber travel towel, which I love, and it's much smaller than this one. But then Lindsay's is even much smaller than mine, about half the size of that. So this one that Lindsay has is amazing. I mean, I think that mine is small enough, but take a look at this.
I've never seen one smaller than this. Now, the material is very thin. Don't expect it to be like your typical bath towel.
It's like paper.
But yeah, it is. It's like paper thin. But that's all you need when you travel. It's just something thin and lightweight. So it does expand to be pretty big.
Let's see how thin that is.
Yeah.
That is extremely thin.
Yes, and if you don't like this color, they do have it in a few different colors. I think there's like a gray, an orange, other colors as well, so you can take a look.
And if you want something just a little bit thicker than that, then there's one like mine, which is more like your typical microfiber travel towel, which is still, see, very, very small. So you have options. They're all down below, but that one is insane. I've never seen one like Lindsay's here.
I couldn't believe it when I ordered it how small it actually was, so you will not be disappointed.
All right, my number 9. This is an external battery charger for your iPhone, for anything that you need to charge. So I suggest you get a decent one like this. I'd say you spend at least $30 on one, and that way you'll be able to charge your phone or charge something else multiple times. So you can get a lot of these for like $5 or $10, but they'll charge your phone once. But if you're a traveler, you're gonna want this when you're on trains or planes or something with no outlets for a long time. So this one that I have linked below, it usually charges my phone like 6, 7, or 8 times.
Yeah, and I also have one, but it's a bit smaller, and it's the BioLite. So both of us have items linked below in the Amazon shop. There's a Lindsay shop and an Alex shop. Travel essential number 10, an RFID protected wallet. The reason this is important is while you're traveling, there are some not so nice people out there that will try to steal your information, your credit card information. They have these scanners that can go through the wallet, but since this is RFID protected, it's supposed to prevent that from happening. Also inside of here, you can store your passport, multiple cards, your ID, important papers, copies of anything you want. So it's pretty big, holds a lot, and your information will be protected.
This is pretty much a necessity these days. Lindsay knows from experience she has had her information stolen before, so now she uses one of these. And again, if you haven't gotten your backpack yet, so the NOMATIC actually has this built in. So if you can see here, there is an RFID pocket, and you can actually put a lock on there too. So I put my passport in here, I put all my extra credit cards, that kind of thing, and I lock it up. So everything's super safe inside my NOMATIC there.
So get one of these if you haven't already. This is from Sea to Summit, but there's a lot of other good brands out there that you can check out. All right, we both decided to throw in a bonus item each that we both really like. So my other essential that I would bring with are headbands. This would be applicable to men or women. If you're having a bad hair day or greasy hair, you don't have time to shower, anything like that, you can just throw these on, and they can also add for a cool aesthetic too. Headband
and or bandana. A lot of people wear a bandana, helps with sweat, helps to keep the sun off your head, especially if you're a bald man and you're gonna get sunburn up there. So yeah. And then my bonus is a good sunscreen or a facial sunscreen. So if you're coming from a Western country, or let's be honest, a country where people are predominantly white, then usually it's going to be cheaper in these countries. So when you're going to be going to South America, Southeast Asia, India, or something like that, it's going to be more expensive because tourists are the ones who want it. And so they'll jack up the price because tourists are going to be the only ones buying it. All right, guys, so those are our top 10 essentials for packing. We're actually probably going to be making a part 2, which I will link here after we make it, because we have a few more really good things that you might not know about. So if you're still watching more packing videos, then click on that now and go to that and give us a like. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and leave a comment below or a question. Did we forget something? Or is there something awesome that you know about that we might not even know about that we should add to our list? All right, that's it. We will see you in the next video. Do you want postcards from around the world? Right now I am writing and drawing on postcards to my subscribers. If you want to join my Patreon, click the link below. You'll be supporting the channel and you'll be getting something pretty cool with a drawing from me. Hey, thanks for making it all the way through this video. If you want to watch more, click one of these videos. Subscribe because I'm traveling all around the world and I'm sharing the whole thing with you. Thanks.